Hello, my name is Mike, and I believe that every parent wants to be a better parent. And I have found through some books I've been reading for my own parenting that there are 6 things that every child needs at every phase or year of their life. And those change from year to year, but the 6 categories stay the same. So let me today introduce you to what these 6 things are. Okay? First one is that every child needs love over time to give them a sense of worth. As we walk through each year of our child's life, they're asking one major question at each phase as they develop mentally, socially, spiritually, physically. And there's one thing that we can do to show them love in a unique way that actually responds to their major question. Figuring out that major question and doing the one thing can help give them a sense of worth. And we're going to release some other videos, or you can check out the phase guides, and it will point out specifically what that major question is and what the one thing is you need to do. Second of all, every child needs stories over time to give them a bigger perspective. If you think about it, there are specific books that most students will be required to read or will find interesting to choose to read on their own at each phase or year of their life. Simply as a parent reading some of the same books they are reading will build connection and help shape their perspective. And obviously I'm talking 10 to 14-year-olds or 5th to 8th graders. I'm not talking about sitting down and necessarily reading the book to them, but I'm just saying reading it during the same time they are reading so that you can have conversations in the car, at the dinner table, in passing. They might ask you a question about the content that you're separately reading simultaneously. But you can also share stories together outside of books. That could be in the form of plays, musicals, TV shows, movies, or it could be in other books. You can tell them personal or family stories that are fitting and appropriate for each phase. And you can find creative ways to share experiences together that help you live out new stories. All of this will expand their perspective. The third thing every child needs is work over time to give them significance. There are specific skills that children should be able to master at each phase. And along with those skills, there are levels and areas of responsibility that are unique to each phase. When you help your child develop these skills and take increasing responsibility, you help give them significance as they grow and mature. The fourth thing every child needs is fun over time to give them connection. There is quite a variety of games and activities you can share with your child at each phase to have fun together, and having fun together builds those connections. And we can get kind of busy, so it might help to sit down and plan out specific times of the day or days of the week where you're going to intentionally spend time having fun together, in addition to the big usuals like birthdays, holidays, or vacations. The fifth thing every child needs is tribes over time to give them belonging. At every phase, there are different adults who have the potential to influence your child, and their influence increases as your child gets older. Instead of allowing this to just passively happen, you can be intentional at each phase of identifying who these influential adults are, thinking through specific things each does or can do for your child, and ways you can show genuine appreciation to each of them for helping your child belong. And finally, number 6, every child needs words over time to give them direction. There are key words and phrases your child needs to hear at each phase, and especially needs to hear from you, their parent. Encouragement is an important use of your words to help your child at every phase. And whether it's songs, movies, shows, or scripture, it's worth it for you to find out what words are inspirational, are meaningful, are memorable for your child at each phase, as well as choosing what words that have been inspirational, motivational, and memorable to you to share with your child. So there it is, just 6 things that every kid needs at every phase. Love, stories, work, fun, tribes, and words. We'll be sharing more helpful content and tips for each of these 6 categories specific to the phases for grades 5, 6, 7, and 8 on this channel. And we highly, highly, highly recommend picking up a copy of the phase guide for each phase for each of your children, to help you walk through this in bite-sized, one step at a time methods. We all want to be better parents. So what if we were to intentionally sit down and look at 6 things that each of our kids needs at each phase, and take the time we need each year to invest in those 6 areas? Our kids will benefit, our families will benefit, because we've chosen to be better parents in the process. Thank you so much. Hey, if this was helpful for you or you have a question, please leave a comment. If you want to know when those other videos are coming out, subscribe to our channel. And like always, we appreciate you wanting to be a better parent and taking the time to watch this video so you can be a better parent for your child or children. Thank you.